You're live. We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Live, live, live.
We are
Instead of la,
live.
la, la.
We are live on location. But we can't tell you the location because it's coming out in the video.
You're funny.
Oh,
my aching back.
my aching back, my aching. Look, we got one thumbs. Look, I love how
Look,
that happened.
I know. You get a,
You get a
thumbs,
thumbs up and no views.
no views. And then all of a sudden it's
Whoop.
3,
4, 5, 6.
Can you count? I know.
Not, I told you. Skip. It went from. YouTube counts by twos.
Oh.
Oh, nope.
No,
Now
it's a
YouTube's
one.
like, no, it ain't, fat boy. Okay,
Boldly
boldly grown homestead.
Is that
Hello.
Keto Country. Boldly Grow, is that somebody we already know that changed the name? Or is
I
that
don't
somebody new? Look who that is.
Chunky Monkey.
Hey, Chunk.
Keto Country Homestead.
Hey, D, what's up?
D.
Dee's gonna start cussing me because I didn't send her a picture today.
I'm
We've
sorry.
been super busy.
I'm sorry. No, you ain't. You told me earlier today. I'm tired of sending D pictures every day.
Are you alive?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. That is horrible.
But how you gonna say? Are you a lie? I'm gonna answer no. I'm not.
You are a lie. You're a big
Quite
lie.
frankly, Jen.
Oh,
and-
really? Yeah. Don't. Who are you gonna believe? Like,
So how is keto going for you?
so far, it's going good.
Fair and
It's
even
not
though.
gonna be good.
Even
in
look,
about 20 minutes.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be
Had a
honest with
hard
you.
moment.
I had a hard moment. I was like this close, and
Like
then
you
I
had
was
to
like,
double take.
yep.
Go,
And then I was like, oh no, I'm on a diet, bro. I can't. But it was a free sample of rum cake,
rum
and I was
cake.
like, no.
Oh my God. And
I
it
know I couldn't do it.
smelled so good. And then you walk me back by and you're like, oh yeah, this guy almost got me. And I'm like, oh, he's about to get me. I have no willpower at all. Keep walking, keep walking.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So, guys, one of the reasons why.
Change name to was Georgette, but Facebook was a mini name. Okay, cool.
One of the reasons why we're jumping on live, obviously, as you can tell,
We're in the back of our car.
we're in the back of the car.
There's nothing wrong. We're good. Just kind of waiting on something.
You know, I obviously are going to have to pull our April Fool's joke without you.
Oh. It's not April yet. It's not even March.
Look, I am a overachiever. I'm a go-getter.
Okay.
So, no, there's nothing wrong, but we're in the back of the car.
The back of the car. We're
Back of the
living
car.
out of it now.
We're living out of the car now because we're starting a new YouTube thing, new YouTube trend. It's called Homesteading on the Road.
Look, we got grow bags. We're gonna grow.
We're gonna grow stuff and we're gonna turn the back of the Prius. It's all green. It's all green. It's in the we're gonna have grow bags in the back of the Prius. And that's what we're gonna turn the back. We're gonna turn this back part right here of the Prius into a mini greenhouse. And we are
car steading. There it is.
Car
It's gonna be a car steading.
Car steading. And so the back seat is gonna be the chicken coop.
Oh God, no.
Yeah. And so we're just gonna drive around from Walmart parking lot to Walmart parking lot and camp in Walmart parking lot. And then when they try to kick us out, we're gonna be like, now that's profiling.
Mm-hmm.
We're car steaders. You can't do that to us.
So bad.
You're kicking us out because we drive a Prius. And Mama Grows, by the way.
Holy cow! 2-minute long ad.
I kind of called you out in the vlog today.
You can jack the car up at night and sleep under it.
Nice. Yes.
No. Why
Yes.
would you sleep under the car?
Protection.
You die.
How would you die?
Because if I got up in the middle of the night and the
How
car
many-
fell down, then I would knock myself out and kill
How many
myself.
times have you said that in our marriage, and I have to look at you years later and go, "Did you die?" The answer is no.
No.
So,
Ugh.
hey, don't tell them to get YouTube, Brett.
No way.
And so, yeah,
No, because you get a part of that too.
We are. I don't care. We're Carsteading. We're Carsteaders now, and
Because the inside is full of grow bags and chicken. There you go. We have to sleep somewhere.
yeah.
No, we could turn the greenhouse. We could bring like a tent down to it or something. And it's been fun today.
Yeah.
It's been fun. It's been a productive day for me business wise. It's been productive for Jason his day wise. Not from this perspective of what we're not talking about right
When
now.
we the very first time that Augusta. If I tell you about it, it kind of circumvents the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Sorry while I do my hair while y'all watch. But anyway. But yeah, so we've been on the road.
on the road, nope, that'll get me demonetized.
No, yeah, don't do that.
Get me with a copyright.
We've
strike.
got an interesting weekend ahead of us. The in-laws will be
Yes,
here
My
in the
parents
morning.
are coming.
Carol's birthday is on Sunday, so that's the big.
So the rain
1-3.
stopped. Yes, and now that you mentioned it, it's probably going to pour.
Yeah, it. I mean, I know
That's
we're
the
getting
rule in
ready to
Georgia.
have it again. No,
That's the
I
rule
know
in
it's
Georgia.
coming again. It's just it's very overcast, cloudy.
George is like, so you don't like the weather? Okay. How about some snow? Then the next day, it's 80 degrees.
It's crazy. I was laughing. I was listening on the radio. Somebody was like, "Would you rather have snow or rain?" And this guy was like, "Yeah, man, I want snow because I can shovel it." And I was like, "Well, dude, what are you gonna do with the snow? You think it's just gonna disappear? I mean, it's gonna turn to water. Like, how does that happen?" Like, I'll be able to shovel. I'll be able to shovel it. Like, you can divert water. Like, really? I got a new tripod and my driver's license renewed. And next weekend.
Yeah, so next weekend, we're going to have a special guest, and you guys know him.
Uh-huh.
He's not right in the head. And he can't hear very well because he's always swinging a hammer and going ding, ding, ding.
I can hear it from half a mile away when I got it on my phone.
Yep.
Excuse me. I'm a little tired.
So, on the road for the Friday question and answer live stream.
Yeah, because we're not going to be able to make it home in time. That'll
Yep.
give you a hint. We won't make it home in time to be able to do a show.
So, this is the time where you guys can go ahead and ask your questions for Robin and I. It can be.
Except, where are you and what have you been doing today?
Yep, you can't answer those questions. You can ask gardening questions, livestock questions, you can ask essential oils questions, you can ask homeschool questions, parenting questions,
Personal questions.
relationship questions.
Depends on what it is. Questions. Where are you? What have you been doing? I knew it was coming. Jason, why the beard?
What's the matter with the beard?
We know where you are now.
Oh, yeah? Where am I?
We have lots of snow here and negative temperatures. I mean, you already said it out loud.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I know you
I didn't say it.
did. In the back of the Prius.
I'm in the back of the Prius, that's right.
I goes to Walmart parking lot. Not really.
No, not in the Walmart parking lot. You look like a billy goat. Your mom.
You are horrible at
Well,
this.
it hurts my hand. So, all right. So let's get some questions rolling. Rolling. Let's get some questions rolling. What?
Don't want to get demonetized.
So,
No questions.
No-
Oh,
nobody-
It's getting chilly, hon.
I'm sorry. Well, let's go into the front of the car and lower the greenhouse door.
What breed of pig would you suggest for a beginner? This is always a good question.
Ooh, this
I like
that
this one.
that is a good question. Now, I guess my question I would have to answer that question with a question. And my first question would be what do you want to
Yes, we're from Georgia.
get out of the pig? Are
Right.
you looking for more of a bacon pig or are you looking more for a lard pig?
Right.
Because it depends on what you're looking for. My answer will be different. Bacon. I would go with either a Yorkshire or a Berkshire Hampshire. One of the shires. I would go with a shire.
One of your, and really, y'all, this is the thing. A lot of times you don't necessarily have to be worried about breed. What you're looking for a bacon pig is a long tummy.
Long body.
You're looking for a long body. If you have a small, compact pig, you're not going to get a lot of bacon.
Not going to get a lot of bacon.
And usually, a lot of the smaller pigs tend to be fattier. So you're going to get a lot of fat and not a lot of meat. So
because you could be a big pig too.
we've raised Yorkshires in the past.
And got good bacon.
And you get more bacon than you know what to do with because, well, that's not really true because I don't think anybody could ever have that much bacon.
That is such a not true statement.
But, yeah, see, red wattles are extremely lean. We got no bacon. So, yeah, that's the thing. You got to be super careful with, you got to look and see. Now, the other thing, too, Green Gables brought up a good point. Here's another thing you got to be careful with. When you're raising pigs on grass and they're foraging a lot, they are going to tend to be leaner anyway.
Yeah, and here's another thing that a lot of people don't take into consideration. If you're raising your pigs on pasture and you're moving them and you're rotating them and you're you're enjoying the pig, like Salatin says, the pigness of the pig.
Right.
Where he's out there and he's eating grubs and he's eating acorns and like in our case, black walnuts and pecans,
right,
all those kinds of things. He is not going to taste like the pork that you get at the store. He's going to have a different what?
Mama can't chat for some reason.
Oh,
go ahead.
Hi, Mama. We were talking about you today where we're at. Had to warn somebody about you. Anyway, he's gonna taste different, and you're gonna have to cook him different too because they're gonna be more muscular, and so the meat is going to tend to be a little bit tougher. So you're going to have to low and slow them, especially if you let them, like when you have your breeders.
Right, when they get older.
When they get older, it's definitely low and slow.
When
When you process at a
250,
300 pounds.
Probably not as bad.
Not as bad.
But they're more muscular. They're going to have more muscle development. So you just have to be, careful with that. Yes, they can crack black walnuts.
Yeah. And here's the great thing about black walnuts, y'all. Black walnuts are a natural dewormer.
Vermifuge. Yep.
Natural dewormer. Just like your squash, your pumpkins, all that kind of stuff. So a pig's jaw is very, very powerful.
Oh, super strong. Yeah, super.
Homestead
super
in the Highlands.
So back to with the pig thing. As much as breed is, everybody likes to ask about breed. The bigger thing is you really need to just pay attention to the body structure of the pig. You want them to be a little bit longer between the shoulders and the hind legs. You want that area to be somewhat big. And then on top of that, you want to keep in mind that if you have them walking around a lot, then you're not going to have as much fat. Now, you can combat that by not making their paddocks so big if you're rotating them. So if you're rotating them and putting them on pasture, if you just make sure that their paddocks are not super big, then it won't be that bad. But if you're letting them free range, like we used to let ours free range, and there was no fat on those guys. Like we had to add fat to the sausage just to be able to not burn it. So that's the one thing that you really have to keep up with and, kind of think about that. We have had good luck with the Yorkshire breed.
And one of the reasons why I say the Yorkshire breed for a beginner is, yes, a lot of people may jump on, Yorkshire is the commercial breed, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is. And you're not going to get it to forage. Yes, I did. I did.
We did it.
I had tons of people tell me, you're never going to get those 3 pigs to live off of grass. I did it.
Yeah, we did.
And Obama grew to 750 plus pounds.
No, 726.
Clinton grew, no, that was Clinton that was in the 720s. Obama was 750. And so they grew to huge things, and they produced a lot of babies.
So, Green Gables wants to know what breed does Tommy raise. We raise them as well. Those are American
Guinea
guinea
hogs.
hogs, but those are a lard pig. And so the problem is, bye D. Hope y'all have fun. The problem.
Save me a plate.
The problem with those, oh my God, you ate the presidents. No, the Clinton was actually the female. Clinton and Pelosi. But so the thing with foraging, is that what we're talking about?
I don't know where you were going.
I don't know. I got distracted because of all the comments.
Yeah.
But with the foraging, you definitely if you do it right, you don't have to worry about worms as much.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of other things that you don't, Oh, lard pigs. That's right. Okay, so the American guinea hogs, so they have a lot of lard. They're super, super, super fatty.
Super fatty.
So the last ones that we processed, we processed one, her coat between her skin and her actual meat was, what would you say?
It's about a good. I was about to say about a good inch, maybe
Yeah,
inch and a quarter
yeah.
thick of fat.
Hey. Uh-oh. No, you didn't.
So
Oh yeah, you did.
okay, go over there. You go over there and deal with that with him, and I'm gonna stay right here, because if we let him out on the show right now, it'll let the surprise away. So, hey Michelle, how are you? Wow, we've missed you. How are things out there in Ava? And so the thing with the lard pigs that Tommy has, matter of fact, our pigs came from Tommy. We went down there and we relieved Tommy of some of his pigs and hooked it up. So, and let me tell you something, the meat on the American guinea hog was good. It was marbled beautifully. It was different cooking. We couldn't. We had to be careful cooking it. And so that is one of the things that you have to be careful with. We need to call you or something, Michelle, to get back up with you, because it's time for us to get a bull. So, but yeah, that I say York. No, the reason why I say the Yorkshires before Robin took off on another road is their temperament. Every Yorkshire that I've been around that has been raised how we raised them has been extremely gentle. He even Obama, when he was 750 pounds, he was more like a dog. He was more like a pet. He was more his temperament wasn't. He wasn't like a big pig or like, and Anderson, South Carolina, local honey. Yeah, you can come to me. I'm considered local because you're only 30 minutes away from me. So I'm considered local. Matter of fact, some of my bees probably travel close to Anderson to get some of the nectar and stuff, because bees travel anywhere from 50 to 60 mile radius around to collect nectar and pollen and all that great stuff. That's why I always look at funny when somebody tells you that they have completely 100% organic honey. That's impossible, because of how a bee harvests stuff, how they go out, and the distance that they travel. You don't know what that person is doing or not. Get it
Can
taken
you
care
bring honey for us to buy at the shindig? Ooh,
of?
maybe not.
I don't.
No,
I don't
not
know.
in April. Probably
No,
not.
probably not in
by
April. No. Uh, we can't tell you that where we're at, Suburban. Would you suggest male or female? We aren't planning on breeding right now. I would go with a female. I'd go with a sow. Um, did he give you that?
Uh-huh.
Um,
Hey, look. That Prius looks just like mine. Like dirty and everything.
okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta put my seatbelt on. I would say a female, just because the male, when he starts to develop, if he's not cut, he may try to roam on you. He may try to roam and try
Especially
to go
if
get.
there's wild sows anywhere
Yeah.
nearby.
Yeah, it's watch that pothole, and that's another thing with your sow. You're in Kentucky, right? So y'all got wild hogs there too. So you may wind up having a wild hog come and breed your pig.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
There'll be free piglets. I mean, here's my 2 cents on trying to keep things purebred. If it's a chicken, it's still gonna lay an egg. It's still gonna fry in the pan just fine.
Or a stew chicken, it don't matter. I mean,
Yeah, it
either
could
way.
be a stew chicken. You can make some chicken noodle soup out of it.
Yep.
I'm not a big on it's got to be Yorkshires. It's got to be purebred Black Angus. It's got to be this. No, because at the end of the day, when it's in my freezer, it's still beef. It's still pork. It's still chicken. It's still an egg.
Right.
A lot of folks get hung up on that, and that's what they want to have. That's on them. But I don't think that it is 100% necessity. Okay, and you have to. Yeah. Now, see, Windswept said that he brought up the thing about the taste. I have never tasted. I've eaten pigs that's been intact, and I've eaten pig that's not been intact, and I've never had that taste, that strong pigness taste to it, the one that wasn't cut. I believe that it's out there. But I think it's all on how the pig was
Raised.
dispatched.
Oh, and dispatched.
I believe it comes from the time of the year that it was dispatched. If his sack is, look, and I'm not trying to be gross or anything. If his sack is real full because he's chasing sows, well, then he's going to be pumped up full of those hormones and stuff, and so that's probably where that taint taste comes from. Or if he is not dispatched quickly to where he could get a lot of adrenaline pumping in his system, that's where it comes from. Because now that's one of the things that is that freaking trash
What?
in the canal.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Sorry,
but
guys.
We're about to be in the middle of the ghetto, so.
But I think if you dispatch the hog when the sack is loose and not inflated and not pumped up, I think you won't have that taint. At least I've never experienced it that way. So, okay, what was that comment right there?
I don't know, baby. I'm driving.
I know. The stress is what caused the taste problem.
Come on.
All right, bye, Josh. Sup, Spicy White Bear. Does it taste different if it's crossed with a wild pig? Minnie asks. Well, I think a lot of the taste with a lot of, again, this is just my opinion, comes from how it was raised and how it was dispatched. If it was raised where it's free ranged, where it could eat up grubs and then you supplement it with some feed and some slop, then that pig's going to taste different than a complete wild pig. Now, I think the reason why wild pigs taste the way that they do is because wild pigs are omnivores, just like our pigs are omnivores. But in being out in the wild, they will eat roadkill. They'll eat on dead carcasses and stuff. That's why you never, ever, 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 ever.
Oh, if you're eating wild pig, don't eat it medium rare.
You
Eat it
cook
cooked.
that baby.
You make sure it's cooked.
Yeah, you cook that baby.
Yep.
Now there are some people that say that you don't eat it in the summertime because of all of the stuff that's out there that you're eating, and then there's some people that say you don't hunt wild hog in the wintertime because that's when they're more likely to eat carcasses and stuff like that because they don't have all the wild berries and blah blah blah. Here's my thing. You don't know what the pig's eating. So, but I don't think it transfers that taste over into its young, is basically what I'm saying. It all goes about what they're eating.
Right. I mean, we had one pig that we were raising, that we raised basically on beef and cheddars, and he didn't taste like a beef and cheddar. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
I wish he did taste like a beef and cheddar. That would have been awesome.
Now look, this guy better not, because I'll kick his hiney.
Robin's gonna get his kill.
Yeah, we are kind of in the ghetto still. I kind of
So-
need to be nice and mind my P's and Q's until we get on to the other side of town.
So now we are rolling.
I can't believe how this area has changed. Whoa, what school was that?
Let's go.
With them lights up right there. Is that Joe? No, that's not. I don't know.
I'm dropping some major Easter eggs in here to let y'all know where we are.
Oh, I know where it is. That's
Okay. Lucy
Lucy Laney.
Lucy Laney.
Lucy Laney.
So,
Oh, you should show a picture of that emblem right there on the building.
Kathy says she knows where we are.
I don't know if you can see it yet.
Right there it is.
There you go. Dropping the bombs, dropping the hints.
Dropping the hints. You'll find out where we are when the vlog comes out.
Holy crud.
Whoa,
They're,
that's new.
what are they building? More university?
Maybe.
Oh,
And
I can remember when this used to be projects.
yep. So basically, I'll give you guys a little bit of hint. There's nothing wrong. Everything is good to go. We came to what was supposed to be a home and gardening expo show kind of thing.
At a pretty decent sized venue.
Yeah.
It should have been a lot better than it. Yeah.
Which we may be speaking at in the near future now. But now we're on our way to get our grub on. Probably at some place like a Golden Corral or some type of a buffet so we can stick to our keto diet. So you guys got to ask questions until we get to where we're going to eat. So
Well, and it's starting to get dark, so
yeah.
you're only gonna be able to see us.
We're
for
gonna be able to
another
talk for a little bit longer.
A little bit longer.
Look how beautiful she is. Isn't she beautiful, y'all? That's a beautiful
Not right
woman.
now. I'm in comfortable mood now. Done pulled the hair back.
She's beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? To heck with it. I'm gonna tell you guys where we are because that vlog is gonna be so disappointing. Anyway, I'll redo another one. We came down to Augusta, Georgia, to the
Home and garden.
home and garden show.
I came down because of my job.
Right.
I wanted to come.
Robin's job paid for us to come down here.
No, paid for me,
Whatever,
not you.
same difference. I got him free. Almost free.
Okay.
Because the very first year that they put this on, it was really cool. They had the garden guy from the HGTV, the Gardening by the Yard guy.
Yep.
He came and spoke. Blaze was with us. Blaze really liked the guy. He used to watch the Gardening by the Yard show with me. And it was when we were just starting our homesteading journey. So Blaze drilled the guy with a bunch of questions to the point where he came up and he personally autographed some pictures for us, and it was really nice. And there was a lot of nurseries here then. There was a lot of
gardening
stuff. Equipment, tractors, all kinds of really nice stuff. And then the year after that,
oh, it's so disappointing.
is the eucalyptus tree gone?
No, but
It's a frat house
that's
now?
a freaking frat house now. Are you
Nice.
kidding me?
My professor was speaking, and so we came to show our love and support for him, and it was still okay. This year, I'm extremely disappointed. Like, want to write the venue and say I want my money back, because this was more. You should call it a gutters, windows, and makeup show.
Yeah.
There was people here doing makeup.
There was a Mary Kay person. There was another lady selling no smudge lipstick. There was jewelry.
There were some knives.
Scentsy was there. I mean, I guess with any venue, you're probably going to have a couple of those, but it was the vendors that were there were really, you had, normally there's like one knife person and there's like one frying pan guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was like two frying pan guys on different parts of the
same
venue, same company on different sides. And it wasn't that big of a venue to need two of the same guy.
Yeah.
And then, they had mattresses and so it was really
hot
more
tubs.
about
Hot tubs was
and
another
there was
thing.
a ton of hot tubs.
There was hot tubs everywhere. Like almost,
Everywhere.
I almost said, you know what? I'm getting in a hot tub. I almost just got naked and got in one of the hot tubs. And why not? There was, because my back was starting to hurt.
Just gonna get in a hot tub.
But Robin's like, you're gonna go to jail. And I'm like, I know.
But there was hot tubs everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, what about the guys with the poppy thing that makes the heat? Like, what is that?
Yeah. It was
a
like,
heating pad.
You know what it should be called? You know what it should have been called?
What?
It should have been called the As Seen on TV show conference.
Some of it,
Yeah. But
oh, there's an airplane.
But
Whoop, whoop. Airplane.
there, once again, you go in there and you start getting disappointed. And we did make 3 halfway decent contacts. One has already agreed to come to the homestead and be part of our Saturday night show in 2 weeks. We're going to be talking security. The other contacts was a bunch of gardening groups where it was really more of a contact for us. They're going to have us come and speak and talk about different subjects. And then the third contact was, it was a very good contact. And I can't share too much because the representative was that was there didn't know what they were allowed or not allowed to do, and so to be on the safe side, we're not going to really mention it, but it stands to be a very good possibility.
I mean, if
that
you Google the show and you look at the vendors, you're going to find them.
Yeah, you're going to find them. But
You'll see
it would help everybody here stateside because they are throughout everywhere, especially our family members, subscribers, Big Bear Clan that has been hit by the hurricane. And you got a lot. I know a lot of you guys have messaged us privately and said how you're a little worried about growing in your soil because you guys had water treatment centers overflow, you had sewer systems overflow, and it was just poop just going down the street, and you're concerned. Look, yards and antifreezes and auto mechanic shop and all the oil and the grease and the
All
stuff
the,
like that.
the cars that got flooded, there
Yeah.
was just runoff
Gasoline
from that.
and all of that. And so we may, one of the things that we're working on is possibly maybe even some type of a coupon for y'all.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not going to let that cat out of the bag yet, because if we can, I want to make sure I'm playing by their rules. That way we can try to get you guys a coupon. And but other than those 3 contacts, it was extremely disappointing. Now, the best thing about it is I got to spend all day with that beautiful lady right there. I didn't see how excited she is about spending the day with me.
I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long day.
Yeah. So that's where we are. That's what it is. Blaze has this weekend off, so we were able to take advantage of the fact that he could be at home with the girls and the homestead, and so we kind of made it a date day.
Yeah. I still had to work, but so I was very proud of you. You didn't complain at all that I still had to work. That was nice.
But Augusta is where we're originally from, and guys, it's nothing like when we grew up in.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Not even close. Some of the same buildings don't even stand anymore.
Yeah. Some of our hangout places are gone.
Well, where we just drove through, that used to be like, I mean, we were one block over is the lower income housing, but where they've now bulldozed and the medical center has taken over, the university's taken over, they bought up all that land and then rehomed everybody, and they're basically rebuilding housing, nicer housing, updated housing, and they're taking that land and building, a dental school and, all different types of medical school facilities down there. So it's nothing but medical community now. So it's pretty cool.
Super disappointed that Baldino's is closed.
Well, you said it was for.
Well, it says on the back side
for
like a remodel, but still, I mean,
it doesn't look like they're really doing any remodeling.
No. Super upset about that. I love this up.
We wouldn't have been able to eat it anyway.
I love, even if I put it in a box, the Baldino's without the bread, I still would have ate it. I would have ate the snot out of it.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. It's their mustard and their mayonnaise. I don't know what it has in it that
They probably sprinkle a little crack rock on it.
It may be, but I love it. Love it.
I guess I should turn my lights on, huh?
Probably be nice.
It is like after 6.
So.
Anyway, so here we are back in the grid.
Are we chasing Miss Daisy all the way to Augusta? No.
Oh God.
She would get shot.
Yeah. If What?
Because
it's
it's
getting
construction.
Over. I can't see that. Thank you.
That's why I said So, but this is what Augusta looks like.
This is the other side of Augusta. The downtown area is always going to look nice because that's where they get all their money.
I don't know. The downtown area looked kind of trashy too.
It's not really trashy. It's just a lot of bars. It's like bar after bar after bar. Like, yeah, I'm all for a good bar or a good eating place, but
Yeah, but the jazz bars were gone.
Yeah, jazz bar's gone.
The martini bar was gone.
Why are you blowing your horn? Oh, she's blowing her horn because this white truck doesn't want to get out of the way.
Windmill Farm is going live tonight at 7 p.m. Central. Okay, I didn't even know that. So 7 p.m. Central. That's 8
8
Eastern.
our time.
8
Yeah.
our time. So that's the same time as Rose, though, isn't it? Isn't Rose at 8?
I think so.
I think so. So, but that's where we are, guys. So we're running out of daylight. So do you guys have any last minute questions? If this Yahoo hits us, y'all are gonna see me.
He's not gonna hit us. And this girl behind me better not hit me neither, cause I'll take her out. And I'm about to
This
say
is why I don't come down here a lot.
I'm
'cause-
about to say something I shouldn't say.
Robin about to lose her religion, y'all. She gonna have to go to
I'm
confession.
gonna lose my class, is what I'm gonna lose.
What's our favorite method for rendering lard? The crock pot.
The crock pot. Cut it up, put it in the crock pot,
And let her go.
and just let it go. Let it. And low and slow, y'all, because if you turn it on high, you're gonna burn it.
Gonna burn it.
And that is some of the nastiest lard ever. Like when
I love that.
when it solidifies, it should not look brown. It should look white. And when it's brown, it's gonna have a burnt taste to it.
See, I disagree. Now, I liked it because Ladessa did turn it up a little bit too high at first, and some of it did get burnt. I liked it. To me, it tasted like bacon.
Like burnt bacon.
See, here's the major difference between Robin and I. I like
burnt bacon.
I like my bacon extra crispy.
Yeah. You
She
it
likes it.
I don't like it flimsy, but I don't like it burnt. And that's what this was. It was like burnt.
She said hers, Mama grows. She asked if we put it in the freezer or just leave it on the counter. We left it on the counter. She said hers went moldy.
Uh-uh.
You must not have had a good
We
seal.
canned it. Yeah,
we canned it. We canned it, and so I guess maybe that's why. Did you can yours? That's probably why I like it. See, we canned ours.
Yeah, we canned it. And so yeah. By
But
canning
just
it,
cut
I
the
kept
mold
it.
off, throw that part away, and the rest of it should be good.
Right.
Just saying.
But we canned ours, and it's fine. Now, I've been using a lot of it for soap, and it turns out a really nice, solid bar of soap. I'll tell you that. I really like how the soap's turned out. With it.
Oh, if we weren't on this diet, Checkers fries.
Mm.
Checkers fries. Green Gables said, okay. That's
Breakfast
it.
for dinner tonight.
Breakfast for dinner. Did you water bath can it? Yes. No, we pressure canned it.
I can't remember.
I think we pressure canned it.
I really don't remember. I know we canned it, but I cannot, for the life of me, remember which way we did it. I feel like we probably pressure canned
I think
it,
we pressure canned it.
but I can't remember.
I'm pretty certain that we pressure canned it because it wasn't my parents in town when we were doing it.
I don't remember. I remember hearing a lot of rocking of that thing, so
Yeah.
I feel
I think
like
we
it
pressure
was
canned.
pressure canned, but I can't remember. Really don't remember.
So now that Chinese place is called the Great Chow
Buffet grill.
Buffet Grill. That used to be the best place to get snow crab legs.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. They got caught with chickens.
How am I right there?
Go for it. So, all right, guys. Well, it's getting a little bit dark, and I'm starting to turn red in the face from all the brake lights. And but we just wanted to jump on live here real quick while we had some daytime because we were gonna jump live yesterday instead of having to try to come live tonight. But some things happened a little bit out of our control, and we just weren't able to go live. And so we figured we'd jump on live here via the old smartphone and hang out with you guys for a little bit. We almost got a whole hour out of it.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for coming, hanging out with us for a little bit, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Now, I have one favor to ask. Tomorrow is Carol Ann's birthday.
Tomorrow's the 23rd.
Well, Sunday's her birthday.
We're gonna celebrate.
But we're
tomorrow.
celebrating it tomorrow. So when she comes in the live stream tomorrow, if you guys could just blow it up, happy birthday, Carol, happy birthday, Carol, happy birthday, Carol, I would really appreciate it. She's gonna be 13 years old.
Yep. Big deal,
The
y'all.
big deal. So, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Bye.